It's a rainy day today. Oh, I think a raindrop just hit me. But the show must go on. Rain or shine.
All right, let's get this. Here we go. Wagwan popcorn.
What's up, Macho Man?
You're right, guys. I like the throwback jacket, guy. You look like,
You like that?
yeah.
Look like Beastie Boys
Yeah,
or
all you need is a Kango.
Run DMC?
Yeah, and then it's just pure Run DMC styles.
Can I borrow your Adidas?
To be honest, that's a wicked jacket.
Can I borrow your Adidas? Or you don't have any more?
What?
You had like...
Oh, the shell tops?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those shell tops. No, I don't have them anymore.
I know.
I ran through them.
I know.
I do have a Kango somewhere, though.
Is it
A
furry?
white Kango.
Is it furry?
No, it's
It's got to be furry.
No, it's like the one that they used to wear. It's like it looks like.
I don't know. LL Cool J used to wear the furry Kango.
I thought we were talking about Run DMC.
Well, I'm just saying.
You switched.
Well, it's the same era.
But remember the one that Run DMC used to wear? Like it's white, but I don't know how to say it. It's like a sock. It's not a sock, but it's like
woven.
Yeah, it's like a woven kind of material. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You know, it looks wicked. I wore it one time with an Adidas tracksuit I had, and I just put sunglasses on, put that on, and wore the same old Adidas tracksuit. And I was like, and I bought this fake ass big gold chain, and that was my Halloween costume one time. It's that easy.
That easy?
That easy.
You know what I go out as
I like the
Halloween?
jacket.
Jordan.
Wait, no free pub.
Jordan.
You just wear the Jordan jersey.
No, I just dress normal. Right now I'm Jordan. Just cover up the Adidas.
I'm a black guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm bald.
Who are you? I'm a football player.
Yeah.
You're not tall enough. You don't like as soon as you're like 6'3" and you're black. Everywhere you go, you play basketball? You play basketball? We had a buddy that we went to Cuba, and he's 6'5".
Yeah.
And everywhere he went, LeBron. He looks nothing like LeBron. He's just tall. LeBron. Everybody.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, I guess so.
King. I'm King. King.
The king.
The king.
I'm the motherfucking king, yo.
What's going on, Macho Man?
This has been a pretty normal entrance.
I know, we haven't done anything.
We're toned down.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking some shit. What do you got there?
Hey, eyes up here. Mind your business. You'll find out lunchtime.
All right, I got some questions. Let's do it. We gotta get the show started. I want to get this thing started.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's do it. It's so tame.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's like lifesavers.
Yeah, that's gonna look good when you edit that. Right?
I don't even know what I'm doing.
All right.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Go it. Your mama.
Hi, I'm Dave.
I'm Yash.
Coughing, and we are here to do a quick. What is this? An advertisement, right? A quick advertisement for BigTings.com. Thank you. A round of applause. You hear that? BigTingz.com. And you can go and get these bad boys right there. Look at that.
Go it.
Look at the big.
Go it. I like the point.
Look at those, man.
So my hat likes the point.
And see, it says Big Tings on the Big Tings logo on the tongue. You can go to BigTingz.com and grab a whole heap of merch. There's all kinds of things there, from the Big Tings merch to the Jay and Dave merch. Woo. It's all there. Go check it out.
Go get it.
Go to BigTingz.com.
Get your merch.
And get your merch. Go get it.
Yes.
Go get it for your baby mama.
Your side piece.
All of them.
All of them.
And your actual mama.
Grandma.
There's stuff there for her too.
Auntie.
Go check it out.
Your uncle.
BigTingz.com.
Go it.
Go it.
Two in the bush.
Hit the music. Welcome.
What up?
To another edition of the Jay and Dave Show. We're still here.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Cause we're fat boys for life.
Especially with Jay's cooking.
Oh! Tarzan.
Especially with Jay cooking up our lunch every week now.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Stay tuned for that video
You're gonna
at
see
lunchtime.
You're
You're
gonna see that
lunch video.
on our lunch break. We're gonna take a lunch break and you're gonna get to see that.
Cheers.
Also, you get to see the very stereotypical in English drink that we're drinking.
Oh yeah.
It's it's absolutely delicious.
Watermelon.
Yeah. Welcome to the Jay and Dave
For
Show.
you guys who have whiskey dick. You know what whiskey dick is? Limp noodle.
Yeah. When you drink too much and your tongue is just like this, it's just bend.
Watermelon.
Or center soft, they call it. You know
The rind on the watermelon, the white part, is supposed to help get your flagpole strong. So when you eat the watermelon, nibble some of that white on there.
Also some seafood, some Guinness. You want to eat conch? You want to drink a Guinness?
Of course.
Or eat whale?
You beat me to it.
Yeah, you eat whale. You're good, guy.
You know?
Yeah, no problems there. That's why Caribbean men ain't got no problems.
Of course.
They eat all that shit.
That's right.
Anyhow, welcome to the Jay and Dave Show.
Trong.
We're trong in the place.
Trong.
And we just want to remind everybody to make sure and like and share and comment and subscribe and do all those things. And go to our social media because you can be part of the show. It's the same tag as you're looking at right now, JAYANDDAVE22. Also, if you want to support the show, the best way to support the show is go to bigtings.com, BIGTINGZ.com for all your Jay and Dave merch, all your Big Things merch. And I don't know, anything else that we got there. We got a whole bunch of stuff on there.
Just go check it out.
And we also want to tell you
and buy
that today's episode is brought to you by Glazed Doo-Doo Pops.
But Dave,
we'd like to thank Angel Reese for the Glazed Doo-Doo Pops.
Hold on a second. We got another sponsor.
Do we? What's the other sponsor?
Yeah. Let me just get.
Do we got to make space?
We got to make space because we got Bench Simmons.
Oh my God! We got brought to you by Bench Simmons Doo-Doo Pops.
No.
They're not Doo-Doo Pops. Just
these
Bench
are
Simmons.
Honey Nut Toasted Oats.
Honey Nut Toasted Oats Bench Simmons.
Bench Simmons.
Yeah, that's wicked.
One second. Yeah. Let me read the box. Made with 100% I'll keep your seat warm. You know, and this box got a front and a back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, lounging.
Bench Simmons.
Ben Simmons in French.
Even on the French side.
Yeah.
He's on the bench. Le bench. He's on le bench. There you go. We got Ben Simmons. And we got the Glazed Doo-Doo Pops. There you are, TikTok.
I don't know which one's my favorite.
Ben Simmons and Glazed Doo-Doo Pop. Two sponsors of the show.
That's right.
Glazed Doo-Doo Pops and Ben Simmons. Yo, that's wicked, guy. I like that.
Yo, I had to do a Ben Simmons.
Of course you had to do a Ben Simmons
like,
one.
You know who's next, right?
Sharknado? Unattended Kumpo? Oh, yeah. One of the brothers? All the brothers. Yo, what up, Poke fam?
Maybe both of them.
Yeah.
Maybe, well.
Somebody's like, yo, where did you get the NBA pack? Which NBA pack? The one on the actual on our actual posts. If you're talking about the pack I opened on the actual post, I actually got that at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I grabbed a Shoppers Drug Mart. I have a couple of the cards that I grabbed from there for later. I'll show you.
Nice.
We'll do that a little bit later. But yo, as we do, we gotta. I mean, I guess we already kind of started, but we gotta start off with our pet peeves.
Yes, we do.
And let me do my pet peeve that I wanted to do last week, but we just went on a Maple Leafs rant.
Yes.
Instead, which is probably a forever pet peeve. That like the pet peeve. I had two, but I'm gonna do one because I'll save the other one for later. The one I want to do. I mentioned it last week. The way girls stand on Instagram, just to fake a big bum. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They don't really have a big bum, or they might have a little bit of a wider bum.
They do have a big bum. It's just not. It's not round as they're perpetrating.
Yeah.
They cock it out.
So nowadays they sell these pants with that little thing that just like a little mark that sort of marks off your butt.
Listen.
So it's another illusion. No. And then they stand and they put the 1 foot back. Everybody knows what I'm done. They stand like this and they put that 1 foot back, or which I don't even know, this foot. They put that foot back. I have no bum. I can't even make it look like this that I even have Tatum? A bum. Exactly, no bum Tatum. But everybody knows what I'm talking about. If anybody is on Instagram at all and passes one of these influencers, well, they all stand up like that. Like the real girls who have real bums, they might do the pose, but then they do a full turn just to show you
that it's real.
That it's a real butt there.
But hey, I just witnessed. There's a post the other day.
Yeah.
And
thank you guys for the likes. Thank you.
This girl, she was wearing spandex.
Yeah.
And in the spandex,
yeah,
it had a curve like
a built-in like a knee pad, but a butt.
Yes. Pad? Like a bicycle seat. Gel, the gel seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brethren.
So it wasn't even her ass. It was
and it was like it was like Spanx.
Yeah.
You put it on and then you put your pants on.
And then it gives you a little extra ass.
But it's not yours.
It's
the gel seat.
These fake motherfuckers, man. There's just fake motherfuckers everywhere.
The gel seat.
I've seen on the same this is not the same topic, but on the same sort of idea. I've seen like old ladies put makeup on and look like a 20-year-old once they're done putting the makeup on and tying their face back.
Stop! You just took my pet peeve.
Okay, well, I'll let you run with that one too. Let's just end off mine. If you don't really have a big butt, we know. We know the way you stand isn't changing the fact or fooling us into thinking you got a big butt.
Listen,
because you know why? Because you'll never actually show a proper stance or just do a full spin around and do whatever, or show yourself actually just like working out without like doing the pose and all that stuff.
The duck lips.
Just stop it. Like, come on, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know why it fucking bothers me so much. That stupid stand-up.
Because everybody does it.
Yeah,
you know what? Okay.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
Thank you guys for the likes, bro. Thanks, Poke Fam.
They've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you got the BBLs.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now it looks like you got a lifesaver ring around your waist.
Yeah.
You got these skinny-ass legs and your butt is like this wide.
Yeah.
But it's like, guy, what are you trying to do?
Everybody's
unique. If you got no bum, that's the way God intended you to.
Yeah, but you
can still be sexy with no bum. I've seen plenty of sexy girls who have no bum.
I agree, but especially if you work out enough and stuff, it'll get shaped. It might not get big, but it'll get shaped. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you're proud of working out and that's what you're promoting, then that's great.
Yes.
I don't mind you going to the gym and working hard and going and making some money on the internet and showing off your hard work. That's great. But don't fake people with the hard work, because when they meet you in real life one day or something, like how are you ever going to go to one of these influencer things and then you show up and people come in to see you and you ain't what they see on the thing, because all you know how to do is pose one way.
Well, you get like the Spanx with the butt in it.
I guess so. And then fake everybody else.
Fake everybody else, right?
But anyhow, whatever. I don't know, man. I'm going on some long fucking diatribe for no reason. Just stop. Just stop. Stop the pose, because the pose doesn't show off your ass. The pose literally shows off your hip. They're trying to show off their hip to make it look like they haven't. No, you don't.
Yeah, well.
And that's all. That's my pet peeve for today.
Well,
and Jay, let me hear yours.
You alluded to it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to finish it.
All right.
This makeup stuff, guy.
Yeah.
And how... Now, don't get me wrong. When I see these old women doing it and they're looking good, I'm not mad at that. Because you're old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've done your time.
I'm talking
and now you want to you want to relive your youth.
Yeah,
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
That's not who I'm mad at.
Yeah.
I'm mad at these young girls who some of them are ugly.
Yeah.
Most of them are ugly.
Yeah.
Some of them are overweight.
Yeah.
Right? But then they fool you, guy, when they they contour that double chin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I watched one.
Yeah,
this girl, she looked like a rooster guy.
Yeah.
And then she did the makeup. You seen her, and I was like, "What is she doing?" She did this thing line here, guy.
Yeah.
Like what you? And then she just, yo, Brethren, the chin gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, where is the chin?
She hit it like fucking a Leonardo da Vinci painting or something. Where she just put it in there.
You gotta get the black light, guy.
Yeah, guy. It was like, I don't mind an old woman putting on the makeup to do whatever. But what the thing I was talking about with the old women is how they trick you. Like, because everything is online nowadays, and everybody meets each other online and does all this stuff.
Right.
So their profile pic is what looks to be a 20-year-old, and they're really like 60, bro. Like not even a small gap. Like they could even be older. And they they do things. Do you ever see them pull their whole face and they do this? They like put tape and duct tape there.
Yes.
And then cover all the tape with makeup and do the whole thing, and they look like a pretty girl all of a sudden. But it's not a pretty girl. It's a painting of a pretty girl.
Of course.
You know what they're doing is just like
Joker.
Like I told you, Da Vinci. They're paint like it's like you're like a picture now. You're not a
Jackson Pollock.
no, well, not quite, but it'll just be pure dots. You know, like
you didn't let me finish.
Okay,
I wanted Jackson Pollock's their face.
Their face with
Come
fucking
here.
holy water.
Come here.
I'm melting. I'm melting. That's what nowadays when you meet
Planting.
Plankton. That's it.
Planting. Cupcakes.
Yeah. I only eat plankton and cupcakes. Shout out Jim Gaffigan.
Love that guy.
That's his joke.
Yes.
Yo, thank you guys for the likes. TikTok live. Yeah, and like it's the fakeness because nowadays everything is online. Nobody actually goes out and fucking meets a girl. But even if you go out and you meet a girl, you got to bring a bucket of warm water with you when you talk to her. Just hit her in the face with the thing and see if her face falls off.
Listen, some of these girls actually put their picture from high school. They do that.
Oh, they're just putting up young pics and rolling with that?
I've been on social media and, I see someone I know. Yeah. Well, I'm like, wait a second, why do you look like high school?
Yeah.
This was 30 years ago. You don't look like this now. I know that.
Yeah.
It's a high school picture, guy, when she's like 17, looking fine.
Yeah.
Imagine what she looked like now. Well, contour.
She could look fine. Or but she just has pure makeup on. It doesn't matter. Like I just think people are obsessed now with not aging anymore. Like we talked about this before. Everybody putting in like 25-year-olds trying to get the lines out of their face and
like why?
Putting in lips and doing all this stuff.
That stuff was supposed to be when you're older.
Yeah, just to touch yourself up to try and think.
Listen,
but
we all kind of let ourselves go. We get older. Stuff happens.
Yeah,
I don't mind if you're in your 40s, in your 50s, and you decide that you want Botox. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Yeah. You've lived a life.
Yeah.
But when you're like 18,
and
you haven't even developed yet,
yeah,
and you're putting this shit in your face, and then all of a sudden now you're gonna grow old with it, and you're not gonna grow old naturally. You're gonna grow old with this shit in your face. Yeah. It's gonna make you look worse.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I agree. It won't look good.
It's like I see all these girls on Instagram, and it's like I don't want to see you guys in like 10 to 15
greetings from
years.
Southern Ontario. Greeting, Andrew. If you're still in there. Andrew also agrees with us. He gives us the agreed. Yeah, imagine. No, I saw this meme where it's like a cartoon sort of drawn. They're like, in like 200 years when they're digging up corpses, and it's like a full skeleton with just like still like rubber lips that are there and two like saline bags still sitting on their chest.
Yes.
When they dig up corpses, I don't know how long ago, it's just gonna get pure collagen or whatever the hell it is that they do. I don't know. I find women who age beautiful.
Yes.
That's it. And I don't know a crazy amount of men who, maybe there probably exists the men who like that, right?
Well, there is.
But I don't.
They have their
nobody. I can't find anybody in my circle, and I know quite a bit of people who find anything attractive about it. The women do it for themselves.
Yes.
And then when they start overdoing it, like doing a little bit, okay, but when you start to overdo it, and you all of a sudden you look like a different person, you show up like,
yo.
And then I'm like, yo, what the fuck did you do? You were a pretty girl, and now look at you.
We're speaking of this. You know who did that to themselves, and now they look like a monster?
Who?
Jeff Bezos' girl. So they showed a before.
I don't even know who Jeff Bezos' girl is.
But they show her a before picture of her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this girl's a nice looking girl.
Mm-hmm.
You should see her now, guy. The cheeks, the lips, the eyebrows.
Yeah, the forehead stuff.
The forehead stuff. Yo, she looks like a monster. Like, you know what she looked like? Predator.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
She made that noise.
Mouth probably open
Yeah.
Let me kiss you.
Let
me kiss you.
Yeah. I always go back to who's aging absolutely beautiful, and she probably does a little bit of work, but just enough. Helen Mirren. That's that I find her. She's older now. When she was young, obviously, like before I was even born, she was a fucking bombshell.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. And she's an old woman who I look to this day and I'm just like, yo, she's so attractive.
She still looks good.
Yeah, I'm talking about like when you see the interviews with less makeup and stuff like that. Obviously, she makes herself up in the movies.
Right.
They don't make her look that old. But when she's in an interview and stuff now, you can tell she's creeping up to, 70 or maybe she's in her 70s or whatever she is. And she looks it, but she's still fucking beautiful. Yep. You know what I mean? And she just let herself age.
Who did I see the other day? Sandra Bullock. She's like, I think she turned 50.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is what 50 looks like.
Yeah.
I'm like, looking pretty good.
Yeah. Is she like, does she look like she has work done, or is she kind of aging a little bit? I think they all.
Nowadays, I think they're getting good at it, right?
Yeah.
So, if you're somebody, and this, don't get me wrong, I don't hate if you're getting work done. Yeah. It's just too much.
Andrew says strictly cosmetic surgery should be only available to people 18 years or older.
No, it's 40.
Somebody saying Helen Mirren, she's 60? But yeah, like, I think Helen Mirren's older than 60. Or maybe she's not. Maybe you're right. But, anyhow, Helen Mirren. Beautiful.
Who cares?
Yeah.
For 60,
or are you saying Sandra Bullock is 60? She might be saying Sandra Bullock is 60.
Oh, yeah, well.
Because Sandra Bullock has been acting for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, so, anyhow. Because I think
you know what? She might be 60.
Yeah, I think Helen Mirren is older than 60 for sure.
Yeah. She looks good, though.
Yeah, Helen Mirren. She's an old lady that you can tell. She's just a beautiful old lady. You know what I mean? Like, she aged well and she looks great.
Yeah.
And she embraces the thing. Obviously, if she's doing a role in a movie and stuff like that, they make her up to have no wrinkles, right? She's still she still plays like older person, but she doesn't have all the wrinkles and stuff. But that's just makeup and stuff like that. But that's when she uses the makeup.
Yeah.
In movies and stuff to play roles, And then when she comes out into the normal fucking public, she just looks her normal self. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe a little bit of touch up or whatever, but she doesn't try and hide it. And I don't know, she's my shining example of you can just age gracefully and look good. You know what I mean? But nobody listens. It's funny because nobody listens to the guys. When we tell them you look good, we like the little pouch down here. Guys like that little pouch down here. Women have that little pouch.
When you're wearing a skirt?
Yeah. And you don't understand how much guys love the fucking little belly. If you have a little bit of belly.
It looks sexy.
Yeah. Guys love that. But, women don't know that. For some reason, they want to get rid of the whole thing and be skinny.
Or I hear the complaints when they're lying on their back. My boobs going to my armpits. That's sexy.
Yep.
You know what's not sexy? When your boobs are like
sticking straight up. Yeah.
And they don't move, and it's like they don't even bounce.
Yeah.
They're just like
like water balloons.
It's like
yeah.
No, I need some shake.
Yeah, it needs to move, man.
Yeah.
The things need to move.
Natural.
On you. Yeah, yeah. As you get older, things jiggle.
Yes.
And that's good. Getting a little bit of a pouch. Getting a little, like for a woman, for a married woman, like, they don't realize how much their husband likes that. Because they have a baby. And then I got fat since I had my...
Because they're trying to be like what the social media is portraying.
Yeah, or they want to go back to be like what they were when they were like 18, 19.
Impossible.
You know what I mean? Like, just be yourself, man. Guys
18.
like it. And when you tell them that, they don't believe you. They think you're just saying it because...
I know.
Because you're supposed to.
When I was 18, guy, I weighed 185 pounds. Okay?
William Shatner's 94 and doesn't look a day over 80.
Yes.
Yeah. But what you were saying
when I was 18, I weighed like 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too. No, I was like 118, 160, 65, something like that.
175, 180. I'll never be 175, 180 in my life.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
So, like, why are you trying to go back to something that's impossible?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I resting 210.
Yeah.
220.
So. No, I'm probably just about like 220, in between 225, 220. Yeah, I juggle back and forth.
I struggle between 210 and 220, so I can be anywhere in that ratio.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've actually dieted and exercised for a period of time, and you know what I went down to?
What?
210. It's like, yo, you're getting smaller than this.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And I starved myself, guys.
Yeah.
Fasting and all that. Lose weight, going to scale. 210. I was like, yo, deal with it.
I could just be 210 and still eat burgers.
That's what I do now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Helen Mirren is 79. See, she's just about 80 and she's still gorgeous, man. I think she's beautiful, man. Helen Mirren is an absolutely beautiful lady.
I just love the movies she does, guy.
Yeah, and she always plays the
badass.
Yeah, she's badass, and she's
fucking.
She has that accent,
and she's in Red.
Yeah, she has the accent too and stuff. Helen Mirren's fucking beautiful.
Hobbs and Dobbs.
Yeah. Didn't she play the mother of somebody in one of the Fast and Furious?
Yeah, Hobbs and Dobbs.
Oh, she's the mother of Jason Statham.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his brother.
Yeah.
And then she plays a couple roles in the 7.
The movie Red. The movie Red was good. Like, she's done like 1,000 movies. We can't list them all.
I know.
We're just we're naming the latest action movies that she's sort of been.
I'm only naming the movies I just watched. I just watched Hobbs.
Yeah.
I just watched Red.
Yeah.
and you mentioned her, and I'm like, okay, yeah. I just seen her.
Somebody says, I think it's truly your partner who makes you feel secure. If they point apart flaws and create insecurities. That's Diva saying that. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
But my point is, I tell my wife that she's beautiful and I gained a little bit of weight in a thing, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it. It looks great. You know what I mean? And I also said, if you're going to go and lose weight and stuff like that, and you're doing it for you, that's fine. But if you're doing it because you want me to find you sexier or something like that, I'm just telling you that
don't do it.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying don't do it for that reason.
Yeah.
I find you sexy like that. I like you've had my child, and you like quote unquote look like it. Like it you women have that little like a stretch mark or two and whatever. And to me, that's sexy. And I used to tell her that. I'm like, I like it, man. Like
I like stretch marks.
And that's what I used to tell her.
But
she was like, and then when it finally boiled down to it, she was like, she just wanted to do it for herself. And there's old dresses that she wanted to fit into and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, well, that's great. Go ahead and do it for that reason.
I get it. But you don't need to.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
We like it the way it is.
Embracing your women, especially who carry the child, is everything. Yes, exactly, man.
Natural.
Natural. I embrace it big time, bro. I love it. Man. That's it could be just me and him, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
No. Because there's a bunch of guys that like us.
They're all the same. We all like that.
Natural. If it's like you gain a little weight, it's more cushion for the push.
Yeah. And I just want to make sure and say it. If you want to lose weight for yourself,
then go
for whatever reason, maybe your health or whatever, go ahead. Right? But don't do it for the reason of trying to please the guys out there. You want to have a certain look because Instagram says so, or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it for those reasons. You know what I mean? Like, do it for your health or your mental health.
Yeah, do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Basically. Yep. You know, if you're going to do it for yourself. Don't do it for somebody else, or don't do it to get likes or shares, or, people are doing stuff to get attention. Don't do that.
Yep.
You don't need to do that to get attention.
Yeah.
Because you're getting my attention just natural.
Yep. All the time. We're ready. Guys are ready to go, usually, no matter what. You know what I mean? Like,
I'd have to strongly agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, and even if it doesn't look like we're ready to go, just go. And we're ready to go. It's just like that.
Or just
just
one of these.
Yep. Just a little.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I just ate the watermelon rind.
And a conch soup.
And a conch soup.
And you drank a Guinness. Wash it down with a Guinness.
Patron.
Yeah, it's
strong.
It's time for some plumber things, some pipe laying. Yo.
Mario, Luigi.
Yeah.
Laying some pipe.
It's a Mario. All right, yo, we got to move on. You know what I want to move on? I want to talk about a little bit. I want to make sure and talk about. We're going to switch subjects now.
Okay.
Switching subjects to the NBA and the MVP. SGA. We're going into sports now, TikTok. Our boy, we want to shout out our boy.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. But Canadian boy. Hamilton represent.
That's right. Yep. Second Canadian to get MVP.
Yeah.
We're loving it.
Yeah,
but
buddy.
Who are they going to play? They're already in the finals.
They're probably going to play Indiana. It's 3-1 now. And I heard...
Who are they going to play? Who are they going to play, Dave?
Uh-oh. Oh, yo, he came in his Indiana shirt.
Huh? Who are they going to play?
Yo, is that Reggie Miller shirt, bro? Do the trope. The Reggie Miller. Yeah. Yes. Indiana. Yo, you think Indiana... you think it's going to be a good series? It's one of the best offensive teams against one of the best defensive teams for the playoffs.
Right. But this is...
Indiana's been one of the best offensive teams in the playoffs. OKC has been the best defense team during the playoff.
So, it's funny that you say that, because I was talking to a friend of ours at work.
Who's that?
And he loves Indiana.
Yeah. Light skin?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, the best offense against the best defense. And I'm like, defense wins championships.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, this is a different kind of offense. You know what I mean?
It's not.
But
listen, he's been right, though. He's been right.
Listen.
He's been right about Indiana all along.
I have been,
hating
on Indiana since the very beginning.
Since Siakam got there, you mean?
No.
Or the beginning of the playoffs.
Playoffs. I'm like, they're going to lose the first round.
Yeah.
They're going to lose second round.
Yeah.
They're going to lose third round.
Yeah.
And they keep proving me wrong. I feel like Stephen A. right now.
Yeah.
Like when Toronto won.
Yeah.
And he was just bashing them.
Yeah.
I'm doing that to Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm not giving them any hope.
Yeah.
Like, even though they made it, well, they haven't made it yet, but they're going to.
Come on. Yeah.
I give them no hope in beating OKC.
I don't give them no hope. I think this is gonna be a really good series, actually.
But me thinking that, it's gonna go to Game 7.
It's probably gonna make them win. Yeah, it's probably.
That's why I wore the jersey.
Yeah.
So
just so you could say,
hey, I thought so.
Yeah.
Not really.
I honestly think OKC will win the series with Indiana. I think OKC would beat New York or Indiana.
Yeah.
But I think Indiana would make it a much better series. Because Siakam is playing his ass off. Halliburton, the crowd, I can't remember. It was like 2 series ago. Maybe it's in the first round or something. I can't remember. They were chanting, overrated. And they chanted it for loud and for a long time. That it made Sports Center and all that stuff.
Right.
And since that moment, my boy's been burying teams. Yo, I don't know if he's had like a rough game since then. It's like it went to his head. He's like, want to see overrated? Yo, my man is just burying teams. He's the star leading the team with Siakam playing like the best number 2 that you can have.
I know. He's making me look bad.
Yeah.
I've been dogging that guy.
Yo, and Siakam, did you hear, like, Draymond is out of the playoffs now, so he's on the desk with Chuck and Shaq and them.
Mm-hmm.
And Draymond was there, and he's like, yo, you know the only person that I ever could say that I couldn't guard? I don't know if he used those exact words, but he was saying, like, it was the most difficult cover that I ever done, or, like, one of the top people who I couldn't cover was Pascal Siakam. He's like, I don't know how to cover that guy. He's like, I could cover anybody else. But he's like, how the fuck do you cover this guy? He spins this way. He spins that way. He comes at you. He Euro steps this way. He does this. He pops and he shoots. He hits a three all of a sudden. And he's like, yo, Draymond Green talked up Siakam big just like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
But it is true. Remember I told you, we had this talk before. Mm-hmm. I think Pascal's game is ugly.
Yeah.
But effective. It being ugly is what makes it effective.
Yeah,
because you're like...
You can't predict.
No, because most guys are predictable. They do stuff and they're very... What's the word I'm looking for? Technician.
Yeah.
Like a technician.
Yeah.
But you take Pascal, he's athletic.
Yeah.
And he's still doing the same moves, but he's not doing it like a technician.
Yeah.
He's doing it athletic. So it's like, whereas guys will take 1, 2 spin.
Yeah.
This guy's 1 spin.
Yeah.
You know, he's just it's timing is screwing you up.
Yeah.
He just does things, and he's so athletic that he doesn't have to do it precise.
Yeah.
He can do it. He can shortcut it.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing.
He's got these long ass arms that sort of get the ball to the rim.
Yeah.
So, like when he spins and does that layup, like he spins and the spin is not perfect, but he still gets
it.
the layup.
Because he's athletic.
Like, yeah.
You know?
I get it. I understand what you mean.
You know, and I think that's what is doing for him is he's unpredictable because he doesn't do moves precisely. He does them the way he wants to.
Yo, Andrew, we'll answer that question in a second. Yo, Andrew asked, when you guys were kids, which sports did you play and who were your sport heroes? That's a good question. So, Andrew, stay tuned for another 2 minutes of stuff. Let us just finish off this little quick NBA thing here, and we're going to come back to that question. But he's wearing my hero right now, by the way. Yeah, everybody knows this. Remember I told you when I was young I wanted to be Reggie. Playoff predict. First, I want to shout out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander one more time.
Boo!
The MVP, Canadian.
Yes. Oh, Canada.
Who I think. Listen, another thing that I want to just say real quick is I have a Tyrese Halliburton rookie card.
So do I.
And we got a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander rookie card.
So do I.
So right now, whoever wins,
we're very happy.
We're very happy. And hopefully one of those guys get the MVP. If OKC wins, Shai's getting the MVP.
Okay, one of those guys is getting the MVP.
And if Indiana wins, you got to be pretty sure that Halliburton's getting the MVP.
He's getting it.
So bang for the value of our rookie cards. That's all. That's a big thing, guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real good finals, man. That's gonna be a good finals.
I told you, the Final Four teams, I have all the rookies. It didn't matter who.
Yeah. The only one I didn't have is for somebody from New York. I have Ant-Man.
I have New York.
And the other dude, Lively.
Brunson. I have Brunson.
I also have Lively. Yeah, I know you had the Brunson one, yeah.
And I have Ant-Man, I have Shai, and I have Halliburton.
Yeah.
So, and...
all the stars on the team. I
have a Pascal Siakam rookie.
Nice. So that's already worth money.
I know. So
you know, to be honest, if Indiana goes to the finals and wins again, does that make Siakam a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
That just quick answer, easy answer. I agree because the career he's having, the numbers he puts up through his regular seasons and his career, and now 2 championships.
Yeah.
It puts you in the...
I mean, listen, I hate on him, but at the end of the day, he's proving me wrong right now. I feel like I'm putting my foot in my mouth by talking shit about Pascal because it's like he just goes out there and produces.
Yeah.
So, but like we were saying before, he needs that alpha.
Yeah. Well, listen, he's probably one of the best number 2s.
He's like Pippen
that ever exist. Yeah. Pippen's probably the best number 2, right?
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
I'm saying like Pippen.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Now we're making a list.
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying he's one of the best.
He
is up on the list. Of one of the best number 2s. If they win, he solidifies himself on that list somewhere.
Yes.
Pippen is number 1. Where we can all say Pippen is number 1, probably, right?
Yeah.
The number 1, number 2 guy that ever that ever was there, right? And
I
then
agree.
and then you work around that after. Like Kawhi was the number one to Siakam's number two during that run, and that man did they ever play? Then they had a bunch of other dudes like fucking Norm Powell step up, Van Vliet step up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They
that was an all-star team.
They had dudes playing, man. What a fucking team. Lowry, never mind. Lowry played his ass off in that final.
Yes, he did.
I know. I want to do Andrew's question because that's a real good question. I don't want him to think we're ignoring him. When you guys were just kids, which sports did we play, and who are our sport heroes?
Well, I can answer that very quickly for you.
Yeah.
I played hockey.
Yeah.
And basketball.
Yeah.
And I ran track. And my people I looked up to were Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, and Ben Johnson.
Nice.
And I'm going to throw it in there.
Without the steroids. Before he took the steroids.
Give a shit.
Yeah, didn't care. Still Ben Johnson.
Yeah, Canada.
He was a fucking hero.
And, but to throw it in there, Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to watch the cartoon.
Oh, Mike Tyson was my sport hero.
I used to watch the cartoon with Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Mike Tyson.
Remember that cartoon? Yeah. It's called Pro Stars?
Pro Stars.
Yeah.
Yes. You got it.
I played basketball, football. I ran track, but I sucked. But so basketball, football. To be honest, I played every sport. I played volleyball. I was on the volleyball team. I played ball hockey because my mom told me you're not playing ice hockey. And
yeah.
What else did I play? Fuck, I played baseball. I played a lot of baseball. See, I played everything. I played soccer.
I played soccer.
I played soccer. I was on the soccer team, and I was a great midfielder. I always was setting up the dudes who could really score.
Yes.
Perfect midfielder. I was just solid there.
Play a little tennis.
But the best thing that I played was, I played tennis too. The best thing that I played was football and basketball. Those are my two main sports.
Right.
That were a thing. And, my childhood athlete, number one childhood athlete was obviously Michael Jordan. But, I wanted to be Deion Sanders more than anything in my life. Because I played defense and I played safety. I played DB and safety.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be Deion so bad. Deion is like one of my fucking heroes as a football player up in your area. And people, we're from Canada and people laugh at us when we say we were football players. Because we played CFL rules and whatever. But doesn't matter. Listen, I played. And I wanted to be Deion so bad.
Yeah.
But Michael Jordan was just like the hero of he was like the basketball god.
Yeah.
But the person I wanted to be and I wanted to play like
was
Reggie Miller. You know what I mean? Magic Johnson is also one of my favorite players of all time. Well, but because I had the gift of the shooting, I could shoot well, and I worked my ass off to run off screens and do this and do all this stuff because I watched Reggie Miller just fucking run around doing all this crazy shit and just licking threes in people's mouth, and I wanted to be Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
So bad. I had the Reggie Miller USA shirt. I had the old Reggie Miller Indiana shirt. I wanted to be Reggie Miller. I used to just wear it until it got worn the fuck out. And it was all the letters are peeling off and
yes.
You know what I mean? The stitching was coming off and all that.
Yeah.
So Reggie Miller, I would say, is probably my basketball hero who I wanted to be.
Right.
And Deion Sanders is the football hero who I wanted to be.
Well, I got to throw one more up there just because you threw in Deion.
Yeah.
I was a big Bo Jackson guy.
Yeah, I was a Bo Jackson guy too.
The dual sports thing. Yeah.
That's why I like Deion too.
I know.
Yeah.
This guy would come in there and
rip home runs. He's a cannon out in the outfield.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then
you ever see him throw a guy out from the field to third base?
Yes.
It threw it like it was from me to you. It would land right in the guy's glove. The guy would just be like this, and he'd cannon it from the outfield into the guy's glove, and he just put the tag.
But how could they play baseball and football were pretty much at the same time?
It was the baseball was at the tail end of it, right? And then they would go and they'd play a few games baseball, and then they would just go back for practice Saturday, Sunday, and play.
Yeah.
And then go back to the team again in the thing. But remember, football does start more in the fall.
Yeah.
And unless your team makes a big run to the World Series, all your time frees up, and then you can go play football, right?
You're right.
It's like fall, winter, and baseball ends right around there, right? September.
When is World Series? Usually around September, right?
Or October. You know how they say Mr. October.
So basically when it starts football is starting.
Andrew says, sorry, I have to put my hand up to see the thing here. Andrew says, I was never much of an athlete, but one of my childhood heroes was Terry Fox.
Oh,
to be honest, my daughter, because they do a lot of Terry Fox stuff at school.
Yeah.
And my daughter idolizes Terry Fox right now for the way he is. And so I understand that too, because they did it for us when we were young.
That commercial is pretty dope too.
Yeah, the one where he's running, they have the film of him running across the country.
No. The one where he's just standing and everybody's running.
Oh, yeah.
That commercial gives me goosebumps, guys. Because in the commercial, that's where he stopped. And then everybody else is carrying it on for him. So I thought that commercial was pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You give me goosebumps just telling me about the commercial.
Yeah, guy. Because it's like...
Terry Fox was huge.
Terry!
Yeah.
Terry!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I get it.
Terry!
But
that's all I know.
Yeah. You know what? You nailed it.
But that's a dope commercial.
Yeah,
every time I see it, I'm like, yo, I want to go run.
They do the Terry Fox run every year, right? It should be coming up, shouldn't
That's
it?
what I say. I want to go run.
Yeah.
Give me some cake.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Armand said, do you think the Pacers deserve? Of course they deserve it. Yo, they're putting beatings on everybody, man.
Hey.
They're not fluking it through.
Listen, I've been hating on the Pacers.
Yeah,
I've been hating on Indiana. I'm like, yo, these guys aren't going to go. But they keep proving me wrong. It's almost like the Raptors run where they, they might actually win it. And that's why I'm wearing a jersey.
Yeah. This guy, bandwagon. He fully jumped on. He's going. He's like, yo, where you guys going? Where you guys headed? You guys headed to the place where I get some burgers? I'm going to jump on that bandwagon and I'm on the way.
If I had an OKC jersey, I would have worn it today.
Yeah. I want a Shea Gilgeous jersey now.
Now I have to get one.
I should, you know what? When we show our cards in the next segment, I'm just going to bring the Shea card just for fun. Just because I want to show it. MVP! I got to show it because I only have 2 cards.
You know what, though, guy?
I only have 2 cards.
So, at the flea market,
yeah,
that guy has a Shea Gilgeous Alexander patch card.
Yeah, you told me. You're going to grab it, aren't you?
No, I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, he's going to grab it. I don't know. Of course I am.
But he had a couple. He had that patch card, but then he had another, like a shimmer or something card. Yeah. He had a couple nice Sheas, so I mean...
Yeah. I got mine. I'm good.
I need a patch card.
There are guys that I want to collect, too. I want to just build my collection, and then I can go on to grab myself something. I might, maybe I'll grab one more Shea if it's for a good price. I can't overspend on that because I want other things.
Right.
So if I can find a Shea for a good price, another Shea rookie, I'll put it in there. And then I'll be all right.
You know what, Dave? I switched. Remember I told you I was going to do Luka?
Yeah.
I'm doing Shea.
You're doing Shea now? Every year Shea?
Yes.
Well, that sucks because I was going to give you a Luka card that I just pulled. This year's Luka card.
Oh, well.
There you go. Do both.
I'm doing both. Because it's funny. Because
do you have that card from this year?
No.
Okay.
But
no, that's a 2023, 2024.
But I was going through my cards.
Yeah.
And I found like 4 Luka cards.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You got another one. I pulled that in the pack.
I'm like, yo.
Just the other day, and I'm like, yo, let me put this aside for Jay because that's probably one of his last pictures in the Dallas uniform.
Yeah, but like Shea just won MVP and he's about to win a title.
Yeah,
that's
possibly
win a title. Like that's some big shoes, guy. And if I start now,
yeah, but and we had this conversation at work, and we can continue it right now. That Shea, like somebody posted side by sides of Shea and Kobe, his moves, his things, everything he does, like is very Kobe-esque. He has the body,
and he even talks like Kobe.
He talks like him. He's very well spoken because Kobe came from Kobe played in Europe and lived in Europe and he came in. He wasn't like a yo, or he didn't have any southern drawl or anything like that. He's just as
well spoken,
very well spoken thing. Not to say that somebody with an accent can't be well spoken, but
I know what you're saying. He came in speaking 3 languages.
Yeah,
proper.
Yeah, and Shea is just very well spoken for a thing. He's the type of guy who can take the league and run with it. He's the type of guy who they can put the league on his shoulders. Ant-Man don't want it. Nobody else wants it.
Well,
Shea's the type of guy who might not even say he wants it or anything like that. He might just win the championship this year and take it.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good-looking kid, well-spoken. He's got the frame that could make a long NBA career. You know what I mean? He's muscular. He's like, he really takes care of his body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and he can, and he's
a shooter too.
He's very similar to Kobe. Maybe, and I'm not saying that but I feel like he models his game after Kobe.
Oh, 100%.
Because the footwork he does and the everything.
100%.
You know, like, man.
When they're showing the side-by-side clips
Yeah.
of them doing moves, it's almost when Kobe was doing Jordan.
Yeah.
You know?
It's very, very, very similar.
So, to me, it seems the same.
Yeah. So, we could be looking at... That's why maybe one more Shea card might be okay, because it looks like we're looking at... Because I have a Kobe Bryant rookie.
I know. This motherfucker.
You know? And... But we could be looking at the next guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe one more Shea card.
I'm telling you, man, it looks like he might be the face.
Yeah. He's what they say, he's taking it. You know? There's young cats saying they don't want it, they don't want it, they don't want it. And he might just be literally just walking in and taking it from them. And not even to say that he wants it, but sometimes when you're that good and you're doing those things, that's it. You're the guy now. You know what I mean? Yeah. We gotta watch his career. Okay, let him get a championship. Let's watch next year if he gets another MVP.
Yeah.
If he gets MVP in the finals this year, if he like if he keeps playing like this, then what is his career gonna be, man? It looks amazing.
His career would be nice. So I mean, if he just keeps going up from here.
Yeah. Or even if he plays at this level for the next 10 years.
No, I think he's going to get better.
You think he's going to get better? Wow.
Yeah, I think he's going to get better.
That's awesome. Just like Kobe and those guys did, I guess,
yes,
right?
I think he...
If he's got that Kobe in him, then...
I think he does. And the thing is when you look at players, you got to... when you look at a player who's going to be really good, they're good within the first 5 years.
Yeah.
You got some players that they spring later, a Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
Later in his career, he was amazing.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about him now.
Yeah.
You're talking about guys within the first 5 years, they come in, they make an impact, and then they're good.
Yeah, and then they stay up there at the top level.
And I feel that he's already made an impact.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. Now, let's see if he can hold it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
It's like Luka came in, did a little something, but he ain't there.
Let me tell you what Andrew just said. My favorite spectator sport would be women's beach volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Andrew.
That and track and field.
I agree. And women's track and field.
Yes.
Like women's
100.
Women's a lot of stuff.
100.
Sorry, man. We're boys. Leave us alone. But, we should shut this segment down right now. Because I'm getting a little hungry.
Ooh, it's food time.
And Jay made some bacon wrap. What the fuck did you wrap into bacon? Bacon wrap.
So.
Something.
Ground pork.
Yeah.
Chorizo sausage.
Yeah.
And Kansas City barbecue sausage.
Ooh,
stuffed into a cannelloni shell, wrapped in bacon, smoked on my barbecue.
Yeah. Well, apparently his barbecue got a little too smoky.
Well,
but you'll see the story coming up.
Yeah, we'll tell the story later.
If you stay tuned, you're going to see the story in about 2 minutes. It's coming up. It's coming up.
But I mean, I saved the day.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I saved the day.
Yep, and that's why he has no hair today. Jay's not actually bald. Just so you guys know. He had to risk his hair to save the meat.
I had some dreadlocks. And they just went.
He had dreadlocks, and he just named off 8 types of pork that he made in this thing.
I want pork dread.
They were just for show.
Pork dread.
Pork dread. That a thing?
Yes.
Is it pork dread?
Yes.
Or is it designer? Just like some people have dreads just for fashion.
Okay.
Like our boy Cyril. Everybody knows our boy Cyril. He's been on the show, the Cuba show especially. Cyril's like, no, these are decoration, bro. Give me the pork.
What?
He's like, no, these are just decoration.
Pork dread.
Yeah. Pork dread. I like that.
That's what,
yep. Women's lots of stuff. Exactly, Andrew. Somebody liked the Macho Man shirt. Big Gorilla Rips came through. What up, Big Gorilla Rips?
What up, yo?
Yep, that's that Macho Man shirt right there. Ooh.
Macho Man. I wanna be a macho man.
That's not, I don't know if that's the song.
I don't know.
It works good. Yeah, it's a good song. I want to be a nacho man. You ever heard that version of it? Nacho man. I want to eat some nachos now. Is that how it goes?
No, that's not how it goes.
Wow.
So it's like...
That's what I want to do.
This guy was...
Yo, Andrew, one more.
This guy came to my house and he ran out my door with the cheese.
Yeah.
And I ran after him and said, "It's not your cheese! It's not your cheese!"
Oh, you're an idiot. All right, we'll answer this one more question before we take off. What was the question? Oh, what's your favorite tailgate food?
Oh,
that's from our boy Andrew.
Something I make, and I will make it.
Burgers.
It's
I just like a fucking good old burger, like in a proper tailgate, like at a Bills game or something.
Yeah.
When they all whip out the barbecue, and everybody's just whipping up fucking burgers.
Okay. Yeah.
I love.
But I do a stuffed burger.
Yeah.
So I stuff my burger with cheese.
Yeah.
But then I wrap it in bacon. That's my go-to. I haven't made it yet because I just haven't made it yet. But I will make it one day.
I made it. If you want to just break it down, maybe not quite a tailgate food, but like a Super Bowl party food, the best thing I've ever done was a bacon weave. So I weave the whole bacon. You know how you just put them all out and then you put some back, and so it turns out to a weave. It's just a weave. If you know what a weave is, and then I seasoned up the meat and did all that stuff and put it in, and then I roll that shit up.
Yes, I've done that.
So it made this spiral of like bacon from the middle all the way out with like basically like a burger.
Right.
And then when it's you pin it, you let it bake for X amount of time till the bacon's nice and crisp and everything's cut through, and I put cheese right in the middle, and then you
of course,
and then you not in the middle. I put actually cheese on the whole thing before you even wrap it. So there's cheese all the way around.
Yes, yeah.
Because then when it's done, you slice that,
oh,
and you can put that on a thing.
Yes.
And just mash that. It's good.
What I'm gonna try one week is you get thick cut bacon.
Yeah.
You put ground beef on it.
Yeah.
And you roll it like a pinwheel.
Yeah. That's like basically the weave, except just doing one piece at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. It's like the bacon weave without having to cut it at the end.
But when I seen it, what this guy did was he put it on skewers.
Yeah.
So it looked like a lollipop.
Yeah.
A bacon lollipop.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the exact same thing as the bacon weave. It's the exact same thing as the weave without having to cut it at the end. Right?
No, I've done what you're talking about. I've done a bacon weave, but I made a meatloaf.
Yeah.
And I stuffed the meatloaf with cheese, and then I put the bacon weave around the meatloaf, and I cook it.
All right, food time.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for all the likes. TikTok. We'll be back in probably about 20 minutes to half an hour, maybe not even that much. 20 minutes. Let's give it 20 minutes. Back for part 2 of the show. If you guys are on TikTok right now, make sure and go follow us at the same handle up here, JAYANDDAVE22. Go look us up on YouTube. That's what we're filming right now. We're filming like our show. The link should be in the bio somewhere. Go check us out. And we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. And you guys, we'll see you guys
when we come back from eating. And you can see a video of us making food and Dave
eating food. We'll see you guys in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Your mama. All right, yo. Back again. Got another cooking video for you. Let's see what we can create today. Well, on social media, I seen this recipe and I'm gonna add my own little twist to it, but let's see how it goes. So, here's the star of the show. We got some We got some chorizo. We got some Kansas City barbecue. What is it? We got some ground pork for you. Now what the trick is we're gonna stuff these and then we're gonna wrap them in bacon. Yes. and then we're gonna smoke them on the barbecue. So let's do this. Voila, we got some onions. Garlic, onions. Yes, we ready. Whew. Now it's to the stars of the show. I'm gonna put these bad boys with the onions right now, put them in the pot, and make some magic. Okay, going with our ground pork. All right, now it's time for the chorizo to be added to the mixture. Yep. What is it time for? Some Kansas City barbecue. Damn, that looks pretty. That looking pretty. So we're gonna let this cook down. Okay, let this cook down. Throw a little garlic in there, you know? Then a little pinch of brown sugar. Brown sugar. Aye, look at that. They're looking nice. Wait till I stuff these shells, wrap them in bacon, smoking the barbecue. Woo-wee! Can't wait. Oh yeah, look at her. She's ready. So, I gotta let my meat cool. Then when I'm done, I'm gonna stuff these bad boys and wrap them in bacon. Woo! Can't wait. And smoke that bad boy on the barbecue. Tasty. Well, stay tuned. All right, yo, I got my shells all stuffed. About to wrap these bad boys in some bacon. Oh, baby. Wait till I smoke you bad boys. So I gotta put you in the fridge, let you get all nice and snuggly overnight, and then I take you to my barbecue, and then we gonna smoke party. Smoke, fiesta. You know what I mean. Until tomorrow, folks. All right, this is day 2. You know, the first day was prepping. Now, today is where you actually get to see the magic happen and this meal come together. But a couple things we gotta do first. Whoo-wee! Look at those babies. Look at those. So, we got a little seasoning here, you know. We got some cayenne pepper, some seasoning salt, a little brown sugar, a little maple sugar, a little paprika, you know. And they're the little mysteries. I ain't gonna tell you all the secrets. But we're gonna season up our bad boys here. We're gonna season these bad boys up. And then nice and liberally try to get everywhere, you know, make sure everything is covered, you know, make sure everything is covered. All right, we got a tin foil here. We're gonna make ourselves a little smoke package. Now I got some maple You soak some. Okay, now you put it together. So, you put a little dry in there. Then you put some wet in there. Okay? You fold that bad boy up. Once you fold it up, put some holes in it. There's your smoke pouch. So easy. Oh yeah. We got our food on the grill here. We got our smoke packet. Heat here, no heat here. We're gonna smoke these bad boys. Got 2 more packages. About 2 hours. Let's do this. You hungry? We hungry. Yeah. All right, about to make this punch. And something to do with lemon, lime, watermelon. You know, let's see how it turns out. So here we got our watermelon. I'm just gonna cut her up. We're gonna zest this lemon and lime, put the juice in there. Let's see how it turns out, yo. All right, now gotta strain this bad boy. Don't want all those seeds, you know what I mean? All right, now it's time to zest our limes. All right, secret ingredient, some bitters. 1, 2. I'm gonna sweeten this bad boy up with some little condensed milk. Okay. Whee! Looking lovely. Now, just gotta taste it. You know, I don't know what to say, guy, but I think it did. I think I did it again. I think I did it again. I think I did it again. I did it again. The real test is in the taste. Let's see how it goes. Woo! You know, I think we got a winner there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Drinks on point. Let's check out the food. Mamma mia, ice. Look at them bad boys. Oh. What is it called? Buckshots? Oh. I don't know. I wonder if Dave's gonna like it or not. That was a joke. Of course he's gonna like it. Is a frog's ass watertight? Well, let's check it out on the show. See what he's got to say. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Deuces. Taste test, Dave. What do you think?
Oh, yo, that's good, bro.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. Watermelon?
Watermelon.
Yo, how we fit the profile like that?
I didn't even realize.
The Caribbean people thing. Anyway, I get it. It's a black stereotype.
So I guess.
But, yo, Caribbean people all around. As soon as I taste watermelon, I'm like,
where's the chicken?
that's
Where's
delicious.
The chicken?
Yeah, give me some fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
You know what? I'll take it to the full stereotype. Where my curry? Yo, give me some curry.
Where's the curry at?
Where's my curry?
Where's the roti?
Hi, I live in Brampton,
Do you?
and my car insurance is
Oh,
through the roof.
You have car insurance?
All of a sudden, I know. No, I don't.
You're insured? Liar.
Yo, this fucking look at it. Look at what it looks like. Real quick, look at that.
Look at that. And you'll see this video later. Well, actually, this will be part of the video. You'll see. I don't know what I'm talking. Delicious,
Bro, that's really good. That's one of the best ones you've done so far.
Really?
Yeah.
So I got to redo this.
Sometimes, like the other ones you've made are so refreshing, but they're just like a perfect, like, if you're like hanging out on the back patio and we're just chilling one day, and we're just like, yo, let's just make this refreshing ass drink. But this one, you know, it's because I love watermelon so much. Like it just.
Oh yeah, I wonder why, darky.
It just it tastes. Yo, this one's really good. This is one of my favorites.
We'll give you some chicken too there.
You know, and I'm trying to say it's one of my favorites without saying the other ones suck, because they don't suck. They were all really good.
Yeah, well,
But this one has to be one of my favorites.
this will get a read.
Just like when you brought those frozen jube soaked in in whatever.
Like the watermelon in Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Oh my God, yo. I fucking love that. I told my daughter about it, and yo, she is dying for me to make it. When we walk out in the grocery store, because it's the little concentrated Kool-Aid you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, Daddy, look, Kool-Aid, we gotta grab it. I'm like, yo, no, we have to find a good watermelon, and yes, we'll do it as soon as we do it. So
I'm gonna do it again, so don't worry. I'll do it and bring it over here, and I'll leave.
and she can have it.
This time I'll leave it for
Yeah,
her.
he's
because
like,
last
he's like, no, mine.
Last time
mine.
I took it. Yeah, I took it. And anyway, I was like, Dave said he wanted it for Noel, but sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. Dun, 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 dun.
So that you can
Look at this. Look at this. That is very refreshing.
See, it's so good once it hits your lips, huh?
My fried chicken.
You know,
Chicken and waffles.
it mixed nice with the potato coffee we put in there.
Oh
too.
yes, the coffee beans.
It like really like complemented each other. Yeah.
Yes.
That was good. Strong word, Jay. Look at that.
So you know what? This is what I drink when I'm with your mama.
Omen?
Yes, I am. So Dave, moment of truth. What do you think?
Look at that bad boy there. Meat
Wrap.
inside a what do you call these? Like a pasta shell, steamed up, wrapped in bacon, and then barbecue.
Bacon.
Come on, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, I feel like you know that guy.
That's delicious, bro.
You know that guy with his girl, and he does videos where he makes food.
She falls down all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
No, I feel like doing one
He's
of
a
his-
comedian.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Oh, he's a comedian.
Like a stand-up comedian. He's not like huge or anything. I think his more popularity is from these videos.
Yeah.
But and his wife Alicia, I follow her too.
I follow both of them.
They both do the same videos, yo. Bro, it is delicious, bro.
There you have it, folks.
Even if they were a little bit crisp. That's all it is, just crispy.
Bacon is okay crispy.
Yeah.
So, the verdict's in.
Oh my God.
Dave approves.
Yeah. You get the Dave stamp of approval.
Oh, yes. See, he can't even talk. It's very rare that Dave can't talk. Right now, his mouth's full of food and he's not talking.
Bacon.
We gotta remember this moment. How do you shut Dave up?
Give him bacon.
Give him bacon. And there you have it, folks.
Oh my God. Bro.
There you have it. The verdict's in.
Delicious.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that crispy. Oh. I've outdone it myself again.
Bro, these are good, man. These are good. Well, the potatoes are good too, but these are...
The star of the show. That's right. So, quick story. So I'm making these and doing very well. Had them smoking for about 2 hours. And I figured, hey, let me crisp up the skin a little bit. But I need some tongs. So I go inside the house, get some tongs. Thong.
Tong.
And yo, when I come outside, my barbecue is engulfed in flames. Now, I really should have recorded it, but at the time, I was thinking, save the food. So I saved the food.
Good job saving food.
Bun up my hands. That's okay. They'll heal.
It's all about saving the meat.
That's right.
Yep.
And I saved the meat. And you know what? I think it turned out pretty well anyways.
Yeah, it still came out great, bro.
So we'll try this again. I promise I won't burn it again. But you know what? This just gets a thumbs up. What were we doing before? Let's get 5 J faces.
5 J faces, bro.
7 J faces. That's
7.
That's what we gave the last one.
Did we? We gave it 7?
Yes, we did. We started with 5 and then we gave 7. So we give 7 J faces. This is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing this again.
I like the idea of stuffing pasta with meat and then wrapping it in bacon. Come on, bro.
Can't go wrong with bacon. Can't go wrong. Until next time.
Keep fit and have fun.
Keep eating. That's right. Your mama.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Dave.
And I'm Jay.
And I coughing again. What the fuck, man?
This guy's like,
Anyhow,
need your halls.
I know. I need a halls. But what are we doing? Social media. Did you know that we have 2, 3, 4 something social media
we got
things?
A whole bunch. TikTok.
Listen, we should just add it right.
Instagram,
Add it right here. JAYANDDAVE22.
Your mama.
We have all of that.
All of that.
All of that.
All of that.
JAYANDDAVE22.
Go check it out.
And everything has something different too. You gotta go check it out because
add.
Yo,
and support.
We're starting to think and share. Make sure and share
Sharing
those
is
things.
caring.
Because we're starting to get traction on a couple of them. So hey, I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. Go support your boys. Go to JAYANDDAVE22 on all the sites. Go to TikTok, Instagram, X, all the go. You'll find us. Go look for us, and you'll find us.
Subscribe, add, share.
Do it. Go
Do
it.
it.
Go it.
Go it.
Hit the music. Gee, look a little slow. Welcome back to part 2 of the Jay and Dave show. We're all full.
Yes.
Our bellies are full.
Oh, yes.
We just had some bacon wrapped pasta shells that were stuffed with
chorizo.
Oh my god, they were
Kansas City barbecue and pork.
It was done Cajun style, a little bit darker than he probably would have wanted to come out. But yo, the shit still tasted delicious. You put a glaze on it.
It's like blackened chicken.
Yeah.
It wasn't chicken.
Yeah. It came out amazing. Whatever the fuck it was, it came out great.
I would eat.
It turned out really good.
But I'm full.
Yeah.
I want to actually talk. I don't want to nap. So we have to shut her down.
Yeah. At one point, I went in the kitchen to put the dishes in, and I heard. I saw Jay walk into the living room, and I heard a thing. Yo, I swear, I came back. I was like, bro, don't lay down. Because I know if he sits, even if he just sits on the couch, you get the couch, you sit under and you just sort of nuzzle in. Yes. He was gonna fall asleep. So I was like, yo.
That was a walking stretch.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, when I came, he was only actually walking, stretching, but I thought he was just about to fucking
no.
pass out.
If I sat down,
you would have fallen asleep.
That was it.
I feel like that right now. But we got a show to do, Jay.
The show. Who's gonna carry the boats?
Who is there an answer to that? What's?
I don't know.
No.
That's David Goggins. You know who David Goggins is?
No.
He's this guy who's like a motivational guy.
Yeah.
And he runs. So his whole thing is when you feel like you don't want to do a workout, then he talks to himself to talk the bitch out of himself.
Oh, okay.
So who's gonna carry the boats is his.
It's like one of his big lines.
What he says, and you're like, who's fucking carrying boats? Yo, I don't want to carry nothing.
I ain't carrying no boat.
But
yo, let's should we quickly touch on the hockey playoffs right now?
Let's do it,
and then we can move on to show and tell right after.
Let's do it.
All right. So hockey playoffs. Florida clinched last night.
I know.
And it's looking like
a three-peat.
Looking like the Oilers are gonna clinch theirs tonight.
Yo.
We have to see though, because Zach Hyman's now injured. This guy tried to put one of those sideways hits on him, and sort of missed his head and face, but hit his outer shoulder, and you could see it literally just pop out, and it was out. And he's going. So it only happened yesterday or the day before, and he had surgery. As of the filming, he had the surgery this morning or today.
Right.
And they say he's out for the playoffs probably. They're saying most likely, but bro, you don't have the surgery to put your shoulder back and whatever and come back in even if it goes to game 7 of the finals, you know what I mean? I don't think he's coming back. So I think our boy A Cruz is in the house. Yo, what up, A Cruz?
What up, yo?
That's our boy. Yeah, he's like Florida Panthers for the two-peat. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everything in me wants the Oilers. The thing he predicted, Oilers Panthers.
That's what I said.
That was your prediction. I thought it would
rematch.
I thought it would be the winner of the Colorado Dallas thing. So I thought it would be either Dallas or Colorado. What I thought was Colorado, but then they lost in the first round to Dallas. So I was like, okay, Dallas looks amazing. So and Rantanen was just on a fucking tear.
Yes.
But to be honest, it really looks like the Oilers are gonna pull through this one. They gotta get past Dallas tonight, or close them out. They gotta close it out. They're up 3-1 right now.
Yeah, but they've been the last 2 games. They've put a whooping on them.
Yeah. They played great, and they're all of a sudden their defense is playing amazing because they shut down Rantanen basically. They shut down the big scorers.
Skinner.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about him?
Yeah.
He's weak. This guy's shutting people out.
Yeah, shutouts and stuff.
Who am I? Stephen A? I keep
everything.
Every team I am dissing, they turn out to be amazing.
Even when Skinner went down for 4 or 5 games, or maybe even 6 games, I can't remember. Pickard came in as the backup.
Yeah.
And fucking played amazing. They all of a sudden, when Pickard came in, they started winning. And then Pickard got hurt. Skinner's back, and Skinner's just fucking shutting it down. It's good, man. And then, do you see last night? I'm watching the game last night, and even though the Panthers now won the series, Bennett again fell on the goalie and elbowed him right in his fucking head. It's something Anderson, the guy that used to play for the Leafs.
Yes.
Anderson, the goalie. But I mean, Anderson didn't end up getting hurt. But again, Bennett, bro,
telling you, he's gonna try that with anybody who goes in the finals there. He's gonna try to hurt the goalie.
He's gonna try and swing by the goalie, give him a little elbow to the head, give him a little shot to the head.
You gotta be like, you gotta do the Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah.
Have you seen that guy?
Yeah. Oh, he would chop you in the back. He needs a Grant Fuhrer. Remember Grant Fuhrer?
Yes.
Nobody could come around Grant Fuhrer. He would.
Ron Hextall.
Ron Hextall. That was the guy. That's the number one dude. I think.
Yeah.
You came close to his crease and fucked around. He will chop your knee out with the fucking stick. Just the whole big ducky goalie stick too, guy. Just wham.
Why I say Fleury is I just watched it was like a highlight reel of him.
Yeah. Because he's retiring this year, right? He's retired now.
So it was like they're doing a shootout, and 2 players came down.
Yeah.
And the 2 players that came down, my man, as soon as you did your deke and you got close, he took his stick and he just chopped your legs.
Yeah.
And literally both guys on the ground.
On the ground, yeah, just chop their legs.
And because he's Canadian, I know he skated by them and he's like, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Because you can see him when it skated by them, he pats him on the back of the butt, but he's saying something to him.
Yeah.
I know he's saying.
Yeah, it's only the game, guys. Sorry, man.
He's saying sorry.
Part of the game. Sorry,
he's Canadian.
Yeah.
He's polite.
A. Cruz was like, if the Oilers had a coach like Maurice, which is the Panthers coach, he was 100% they would win the fucking cup. Maurice, Paul Maurice is a fucking good coach, man.
Well, he was a Leaf coach.
I remember when he was the Leaf coach, but
yes.
He's evolved since then and stuff. And I don't know, I like him. He's the perfect coach for that team.
Yes.
And maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe they play the way he tells them, and maybe because he has the guys who are willing to play that style.
Yeah.
And whatever. I have to quickly mention Sam Bennett is a free agent at the end of the year. And there's already talks on all the Leaf radios that I hear and everything like that of the Leafs saying,
we want him?
Yeah, we want him. They want to put him on team because dude scores goals and shit too.
Well, I know.
And he's that right amount of fucking toughness and stuff.
But he's he reminds me of a Wendell Clark.
Yeah.
Wendell Clark would punch your face.
But I didn't feel like Wendell Clark was dirty. But there's a little bit of me that feels like Bennett is dirty. And if he's on my team,
true,
we'll see what happens. He might be on our team and all of a sudden we love the guy.
Well,
we're he didn't really elbow that goalie.
If he's a Leaf, we're going to love it.
Yeah, we're going to love it. If he's on our team.
Yeah.
But he's what the Leafs need. I think he's the type of player that the Leafs clearly need. Marner out, Tavares on a much better contract, smaller contract, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then bring in a Sam Bennett. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need that toughness, but skilled toughness.
Mm-hmm. Like Bennett.
Yeah. Guys who...
He scored a big goal
not afraid to
for Team Canada, too.
Not afraid to fight.
In the cup. In that cup that he just won.
But can score.
Yeah, guy. So, he's... apparently, he might, according to Leafs radio, nobody... I don't think anybody actually knows what the GM is thinking or anything like that. Right. But everybody's like, oh, yeah, the Leafs are going to go after him because that's exactly what they need on the team to sort of help turn it around. You know what I mean? Help change the whole thing. They've already gotten a little bit tougher this year. They did really well. And now losing Marner, who, he plays amazing defense and he does whatever he does and gets 100 points. But, I don't know, playoffs come and he doesn't, they know how to shut that down. And guess why? Because you have guys on their team like Bennett.
Yes.
But if we have the Bennett on our team,
then it'll open up.
It should open things up a bit because he's the one fucking around with the other team now and doing whatever he's doing Bennett things. Plus, you leave him open a little bit and he scores a goal.
Yeah. And he's always in front of the goalie.
Yeah. He's always there fucking around doing some stupid shit. But hey, if Bennett ends up on our team next year,
not mad at it.
I'll take it.
Yes, I will.
Even Marchand. Sign Marchand too. Sign Marchand and Bennett. Boom. That's it. Instantly fucking street cred.
Of course.
Instant street cred.
There's toughness. You got Marchand, who's just a troll.
Yeah.
And then
straight up troll.
Bennett, who will punch your face in and run your goalie.
Run your goalie.
Apparently. So.
Yeah. And either one of them, you leave them open, they're going to score.
Yes.
They both have that talent too.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Here's hoping. Here's hoping the Leafs come back next year.
Well, you know what, Dave? If we put it out there.
They're saying Marchand wouldn't play for Toronto. He loves torching them. Yeah, it's true. I heard that they were trying to put a trade together for him at the trade deadline.
Right.
But Boston was like, no, we're not trading to you. Boston was just like, we're not trading trading Marchand to you because they traded their defenseman to us. But they were like, no, we're not Marchand. We're not sending him to you.
Of course, because they don't want to play him.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah,
we're in the same division.
Yeah.
That's like what, 3-4 times a year.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, son.
Acres like NHL pick of the day. Oilers are plus 1.5 right now, so they're dogs to win the game tonight.
Really?
Underdogs.
Really?
Yeah, that's a nice little bet right there. Like, because I feel like even though
really, Dave, I might have to go home and throw a little cash on this.
A little Betty bet.
A little Betty
bet. Remember that from Flintstones? Who used to watch the Flintstones? Anybody old enough around here that used to watch the Flintstones? There was a episode. I think it was a running gag, but there was a specific episode where Fred got into betting, and every time somebody said bet around him, he go bet, and he just wanted to bet on anything.
Yeah,
he got a bit addicted. But I don't know. Used to watch that shit at lunchtime
all the time.
Yeah. Like come home, eat my lunch at home.
Yeah.
Watch the Flintstones and go right back to school. Like while I'm eating my lunch, just watch the Flintstones.
Yep.
I wonder if my daughter get that. We're only like a block away from school. I wonder if there's going to be ever a point where she's just like,
"Hey, I'm going to come home.
I'm going to come home for lunch."
I went home for lunch all the time.
Yeah, me too. Because I only lived a block away from my school. So
I live
maybe 2 blocks.
2 blocks away from my school, but
yeah,
it took me 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes to get home.
A Cruz is saying he'd probably take a small little wager on the game going to OT tonight. Somebody said something about Florida here. Marchand wouldn't play for Toronto. He loves torching them. So is Florida. I guess Florida loves torching them too. But anyway, we're going to see. We're going to see how this all shakes out in the offseason now. Because for us Leafs fans, all we can do is look forward to the offseason.
Yes.
To see what the fuck. July 1st is coming up quick. And we're going to know a lot of things come July 1st to see where everybody goes. Marner will probably go down to Chicago or something.
Fuck Marner.
Yeah. People are really sick of Marner. Marner, actually, this week should just make the pom-pom list just because.
Because, yeah.
He laid an egg and then he's so nonchalant about everything. That's just my game. He's trying to say, yo, I'm so good. What are you guys talking to me about hockey for? That's my game. And then he shit the bed, doing these 360 fucking backhand passes right into a giveaway that makes a goal. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if that's your game, you're on the pum pum list. Fuck off. Go play for Chicago or something.
Exactly.
And I know he's gonna go out there and do well.
Of course he is.
But the Leafs need something different than that right now. You know, they need to spend their money on Nyes. Nyes is a free agent right now too.
Oh yeah, sign that guy.
Yeah, they need to give him the money.
He is
long term.
He is the next Marner.
Yeah. Well, but he's much bigger and stronger and tougher and. You mean he's the next guy up, the next star up?
When I say Marner, I don't say he's Marner. I'm just saying you got, Matthews, you got Nylander, you got Marner, you got Tavares.
Yeah.
You got Knives because he played amazing. This playoffs. Like I can't even be mad at him.
No man, he played. He gave it his all, man.
Yeah. And he even had a couple of nice goals.
Great goals, man. He got breakaway goals. He's got everything.
Didn't he do like a Michigan or some kind of crazy move between the legs? Or
yeah, I think he did. He
did something.
Marner's hype, man. Not Marner. Knives is hype.
Hey,
I like that guy.
I got his rookie card.
Me too. I got two Knives rookie cards.
Yeah,
it was great. I got one that's kind of sparkly too, which is like
nice.
It's fun. So I'm like, yes.
So I got that. The Shooting Stars. Is it Shooting Stars?
Oh wait, NHL game night to end in OT is 420 the odds. Yeah, 420 to 1.
420, really?
Yeah.
It's an interesting number.
He's like, I wouldn't throw more than 5 on it, but
I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it. Pass me on that Endo weed.
I got 5 on it.
Yeah, That's a wicked song. I still love that.
Oh
tune,
yeah,
man.
trust me. That
song comes on.
That's
I'm fucking
classic,
instantly
guy.
just fucking grooving in the car.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
That's a tune, guy.
Yeah, guy. So assuming the Oilers are going to make it to the finals,
Yeah.
who do you think is going to win? And remember, there's no Hyman now. They're getting their superstar defenseman back though.
Who, Nurse?
No. I can't remember his name. This guy. He's coming back. He hasn't. Is it Ekholm? I can't remember. But he's been out for most of the playoffs.
Right.
But now he's ready to play.
Well, there you go.
And he's like
Perfect time.
He's by far their best defenseman. This is what they say. You
Right.
know? So he's instantly coming back. So they might lose a guy like Hyman. They're getting hopefully their star defenseman back, or their number one defense. Maybe not star defenseman, their number one defenseman back.
Right.
You know, so hopefully that helps
I don't know, man.
ease it out just a little bit.
The thing about these two teams is that they're a really good matchup.
Yeah.
They both have stars that can score.
Yeah.
They both play. What I like is they both forecheck.
Mm-hmm.
So, meaning that the forwards help out on defense,
Yeah.
right?
Or back check. That's back check.
Back check, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I don't know.
You lose a lot of that with Hyman. Hyman leads the playoffs with hits
right.
right now. He's like fucking like 111 hits or something in the playoffs. Like
Oh shit.
Hyman is like that guy. He's the guy who roughs and toughs it up, back checks, front checks,
Yeah.
forechecks, whatever. You know, like
Forechecks.
he does the dirty work a lot. It doesn't get all the credit for it, but he does all that dirty work. Just like he did for the Leafs. That's why he played so great it was Marner, Matthews, Hyman. That was the line. Hyman was in there all the time.
In the corners,
digging it
the
out
puck.
and doing whatever.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah, and then
You
when
need
he
that.
went to the Oilers, he did the same thing for them, and those guys benefit from
Yes.
all the work that he does.
Yes, they do.
Right? And in the past, I can't remember if it's the past 2 years, he leads every player that's playing in goals. He has like
Oh, yeah?
21 goals in the past 2 years of playoffs or something.
Yeah.
He leads all players.
They make
The only
fun.
guy who's shooting up to him now is Mikko Rantanen, who scored like fucking 15 goals or something in the first few rounds.
But he's on. That guy was on a mission.
Yeah,
Totally on a mission.
yeah. He's just like he wanted to tell every team that he used to play for
Mission.
to fuck off.
Call him Mabel.
Yeah,
Man on a mission.
but remember, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. This is a mission, not a small time thing. My phone went.
that was a tune.
Yeah. I was chilling with my girl Suzanne. Everything was going just according to plan. Remember?
Yes.
When the phone rang.
Yes.
Yo, I couldn't believe it. Told myself to ignore it. Forget it. Leave it. Just when things started going great, it rang again. I said, hold up. Wait. Yo, it's all coming back to me, man. You remember that?
Yes,
remember
I
that
do.
tune?
Yes.
Yo, I don't even know how I remember those words, guy.
Whoa.
I guess because that was tuned from when we were that, like, those.
Yes.
As soon as I started getting into it, all the words just came back. It's not like I listened to that song in the last 25 years, guy.
I know.
I haven't heard that song in so long.
Special Ed.
Special Ed, buddy.
Yo.
I'm gonna download that song and put it on one of my Spotify lists.
Yo, that.
I said, hold up, wait, pick up the phone, yo. Who the hell is this?
Isn't
Somebody said this is serious business.
Isn't that?
There's a tape in the something.
Is that from Bond?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's from the game.
It's from the beginning of the movies. If it's the same noise, that's how the movies used to start. You know, and he'd walk out and then you'd see like the bullseye or whatever, and he'd point the gun back, whatever.
James Bond.
That was it. Bond. James
Bond.
Yeah, that's a good question to ask too. Who's your favorite Bond? There's been many of them over the years.
People.
And my mom would say Sean Connery.
Yeah, I don't care. Roger Moore.
Yeah, Roger Moore was a good Bond too.
I like Roger Moore.
I liked it. I really like this. Is this Daniel Craig? The
latest one.
Yes. Daniel Craig. Yo, he really does play a good Bond too. I like that.
He does. I can't lie.
But Sean Connery.
Sean Connery
is one of my favorite.
I
don't know if that's a good Sean Connery impression, but
I just liked him because Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Yo, that was the one when he was on the island.
Yeah.
And had Jaws.
Jaws. Yeah. The guy.
And then Grace Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beat up Grace. Grace. Yo. That was my favorite one.
And that's why he's your favorite.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. Those are good reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was that one we're talking about when they're on the island and they have the little short guy there.
Midget?
That's my favorite one. And then, what's his name? Jaws, he bites through some cables.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my favorite one, guy.
Yeah. That is a good one. I don't know, but I don't know, maybe it's recency bias that I really like the Daniel Craig guy.
Yes.
You know, Sean Connery again, I like from the old ones, and I think mostly because my mom was like, Sean Connery. You just end up like liking him too, you know? I'm just like Sean Connery's
because you get
fucking hype, you know?
You get kind of
brainwashed
into.
That's why I like Victor Newman.
I just like Victor because the guy just bought the building.
Yeah,
Let me in here.
The best character.
Let me in here. No, I can't. It's
like they stole that
policy.
They stole that thing. Iron Man did that.
Okay.
Remember Iron Man was flying with the Hulk?
Yeah.
In the Hulkbuster thing, and he's like, "How quick can we buy that building?" And then he dropped him into the fucking building.
Yeah.
Like they used that's Victor Newman. He's the original that did that.
Oh.
You know? I'm buying that fucking building. Now I'm the landlord. Let me in. You know, like the guy wouldn't let him in because he gets to check with the landlord. Makes a phone call. I just bought the building. Let me in. Go. Gangster, buddy.
Gangster.
Victor fucking Newman. Show and tell. So first, I'm gonna continue my 10 weeks of Hulk or whatever it is. This is week 3, I think. And this one I got here is the Abomination.
Yo,
look at this.
That one is dirty.
This one's sick, bro. Look at this. Look how hype that is.
That's dirty.
For y'all watching, look at that character, man. It's really done well. Look at all the detail on this guy. Man, the Abomination, and he's such a great Hulk villain.
Yes.
That I was like, well, let me show TikTok.
Yeah, he is a great Hulk villain.
Look at that Abomination. And he's made it into the movies. They made him a bit of a funny sort of Abomination in the movies now. I don't know. It's fucking heavy. Eh?
Yeah,
look at the size of that fucking thing. That what a good character. When I saw this way back in the day, I was like, yo, it didn't even matter what it was gonna cost. It didn't end up costing me like crazy amount. But I was like, I'm buying that. One time, guy, when it came out.
Yo, this is crazy.
It was a perfect addition into my little Hulk collection of stuff.
That's crazy.
Abomination. Oh, there it is. Look, it wasn't that bad.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great price. What do you got, Jay?
Well, I got a few little odds and ends.
This guy's odds and ends are always so hype.
So,
I just brought a little something.
Start off with, I found this. It's Cobra.
G.I. Joe. Is that Cobra Commander?
Yeah, it's Cobra Commander.
Weren't you saying for the longest time that you were trying to get Cobra Commander? Thank you guys for the likes, by the way.
Now I have 2 of them. Because I have a bigger one.
Yeah.
And I just found this one.
Yeah. Oh, this is just like the old school ones that we all used to have.
Yes. But I found this.
Who had G.I. Joes when they were kids?
So this is one of the original packaging.
Really? That's awesome, man.
So this is
John Cena. It looks like John Cena to me.
Bazooka.
Yeah.
But,
if they ever made a live action one, fucking Cena could play Bazooka.
Yeah, he could. So this is this packaging is like when we were kids. I'm pretty sure this is, I don't know what year this is, but
it should say on there at the bottom somewhere. It's usually right at the bottom.
2007. So this is a retro. They brought it back.
They brought it back in the retro.
Yeah, in the retro
packaging. Still, that's hype, yeah.
Yes. And
Bazooka.
I found this, and I only brought it because the movie's out right now. I have a Minecraft.
We're doing our toy review right now.
A Minecraft toy.
What?
I don't even remember buying this. This is all.
You just have it.
I just have it.
It's got to be worth something, Dad, because Minecraft is huge, though, guy.
Yeah, so it's the the spider and the skeleton because they chase you in the game.
Yeah.
So
When did you get this, guy?
I have no idea. A long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And my final...
That's high. It literally is odds and ends.
Yeah. My final thing I'm going to show you is...
I am Groot.
This is my big Groot.
Yeah. Yo, that one.
And this is from...
That one looks good. That looks like...
this is from not the last movie that came out. The one before that.
Yeah.
So you know how in one movie he's
like a teenager or something?
He saved everybody, but then he turned into a little stick.
Yeah.
So this is the movie after that.
Yeah.
So he's like a teenager.
Like a teenager. This is the teenager one. Yeah. Teenager Groot. Right before he turned into like... Because basically they showed an end scene where he turns into like what looks like King Groot. There's a character from the comics and everything where he's like his hair grows into what looks like a
crown.
A crown, and he's Tick.
Yeah.
Like he gets like Tick, not the skinny tall Groot that everybody knew. It's like
right,
like Tick, like the Abomination.
Yeah,
like so he's shorter, thicker, but like, and apparently he's like 100 times more powerful. Or maybe he was always that powerful, but now he uses his stuff big time and clubs people, turns him into a club. And
yeah,
I remember King Groot.
King Groot.
If anybody knows what I'm talking about, well, I know. Here, you can put it right here. King Groot. There it is. And I like this one though. That's a good one.
Yes, this is a nice one.
I remember when he was like teenager Groot in the movie.
Yeah.
And all he does is play video games, just like a real teenager. But he's just and they're like, "Put that thing away." I am Groot. And they're like, "Language." You remember that, right?
Yes.
He fucking swears that I am Groot.
I know.
Y'all get a chance to go Dolly Sport? No, we have not gone to the sports card place yet. It's hard for us to get together when we're not here because A, we both got kids, and B, we both got jobs. Believe it or not.
But you know what? We have to hit that one day this summer.
Yeah, guys. Before we go to the Dollies, we might end up at there's one in Whitby. Like, so it's not far from where he is, not far from where I am, and we can meet in the middle.
Yeah.
And we can do it like one morning after work and knock it out of the park, spend an hour there, do some filming.
Yeah.
Buy some shit.
Of course.
And then go home and sleep. Right?
I'm buying that.
I'm buying that. We're show up with our buying that shirts. But we will find our way to Dolly's. Summertime is coming, and I think there's going to be a little more free time.
Yes.
And we'll figure something out in the summer and try and make it there. Because if I go, like there's many days that I can just go, but Jay's not available. There's many days Jay could probably just go, but I'm not available.
Exactly.
So to find a day where we're both available,
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, we can always figure it out. And then when we find availability, it's usually like fucking after 9 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
And then everything's closed then. So you gotta look out. Summertime's coming, and we'll be going to Fan Expo soon. So there's another Fan Expo episode coming.
Can't wait. They're already sending me messages. Hey, do you want to pre-book your tickets?
Yeah, we will ask for the one Ray.
9 months in advance?
Yeah, guy.
It's like, no, I don't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they keep messaging me too. I keep getting the emails.
Yeah,
and all that
they're like,
stuff.
"Yo, do you want to do this?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, let's move on with the quick show and tell here. I just want to show the cards real quick. I'm only showing two things. I bought this pack recently. I treated myself. I haven't bought a pack of cards in I don't know how long.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But I bought a pack of 23, 24. So it was the year. Was it the year? I thought maybe I can get a Wemby. I think it was the Wemby year. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was. Anyhow, whatever. I don't know which pack of cards I got. Right. But I bought a pack of cards. And it was an NBA one. It was the only one there. I was in Shoppers and I found it. And I got this, the Dalton, how do you say this guy's name? Netsch or whatever, the rookie from the Lakers. And he played good this year. Just the other white guy. Everybody's like,
I don't know.
Everybody's like the other white guy.
This is Knight?
Yeah.
Neat.
I got this out of there. And it was a nice little card, a little rookie card sky view thing we drew from the Lakers, playing pretty good. But this is the one right here. I got like a sort of sparkly Tyrese Halliburton.
Nice.
Numbered to 49.
Ooh, it's numbered.
Yeah, numbered to 49. And this one's really cool. Like this one you can see on there. See, it's got like the, I don't know, the sparkles. It looks kind of like I'm not sure what to call it, but I think they say on the back of these, but whatever. Sparkly, numbered. Where's the number? Over here. Numbered to 49. You can't quite see it. There it is, right there. Look at that Tyrese Halliburton. That's a nice card, guy.
That is a nice card.
And I'm hoping that, if things go well, like it's not a rookie card, but these numbered cards always I looked it up and it's already,
well, yeah,
it's probably like a $14, $15 card.
Right.
Let them win though.
Oh,
and let's see where it goes from there.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a.
Look at this. This is the numbered Tyrese Halliburton. On the blue border with the, because there's ones with the blue border but without the sparkles, or whatever those lines are called, the shiny lines. Yo, Lindo, our boy Andre Lindo's on there. Look.
Yo, what's up?
Numbered to 49. Look at that. This is 5 of 49. Is that a number match? What's his number? No, his number's 0, I think. Whatever. No, this is not. This is not the Wemby year. It's a 24-25 card. It looks like.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been the what do you call it year? Bronny.
Bronny
year.
I'm still looking for a Bronny rookie.
Yeah, you know what? I want to get a Bronny rookie too.
I want to get one.
I'll probably keep buying 24-25 packages because they're not that crazy expensive until I just grab a Bronny and put it down for my collection. It's not going down into something for like it's going to be worth millions of dollars or anything like that.
Well,
but
you never know.
Yo, Andre, what's going on, bro? I miss you too, bro. He's in a meeting. All right, finish up your meeting, bro. Thanks for the likes. Jay's just going to show us these cards here. Thank you guys for those likes. Those likes put us into the rotation, man. Keep tapping that screen. Those help out a lot.
So I found a Steph Curry.
What? There's a random Steph Curry laying around?
Just a random. And, because I'm wearing the jersey.
Yeah.
We got a Reggie Miller.
Yes, my guy, Reggie.
USA.
That's the shirt I had right there. That's the jersey that I had. I wore this until it fucking peeled, bro.
Yeah, till the stitching came off.
Oh yeah. I used to rock that shit. This is a good card, man. I like this.
And I just have here just a regular card.
My guy Reggie.
So just a regular Reggie
Miller.
Miller.
Man, any Reggie Miller for me is great. Like,
I have a collection. I have a Charles Barkley. I have a Reggie Miller.
Yeah, me too. Remember when we got bought from that guy? Yeah. That's what I did. I bought a Reggie. I bought a Charles.
And because I'm, on the theme here, it's not a rookie, but it's Halliburton.
Lindo just picked up a few Scotty Barnes rookie, a PSA 9 and a PSA 10.
Ooh, yes.
Oh yeah, Tyrese Halliburton. There you go. I got like fucking at least like 5, maybe even like 7 Scotty Barnes rookies.
Yes, same here.
Some are base cards, some are the ones where you get, some are from the packs where you get more rookies than others. But I got like I think 2 legit Scotty Barnes rookie cards. Like I got 2 like legit ones. Yeah. Which is hype. And again, hopefully that guy turns out to be something because we both have Halliburton rookies too. I believed in Halliburton from time when I was hunting Ant-Man. He was in the same draft. And I kept saying, if you go back in my videos, you'll hear me say, yo, I'm hunting Ant-Man and Halliburton.
Yes.
Way back. I knew this guy was going to be something special. And then, after I was hunting him and stuff like that, then he made the USA team and all this stuff. And you're like, oh, see? He's already mixing with stars and stuff like that. Now look at the run he's on.
Yeah. He could possibly win.
You never know. If he wins, I don't know how much how much chance they have against OKC, but I think they might have more of a chance than we give them. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I've been bashing them the whole time, and they've proved me wrong. So
maybe he'll just keep doing it. Right?
On them.
Yeah.
Unless I want them to lose.
They're a good team, man. We're gonna see. They're a running team, and OKC prides itself on not letting you run.
We'll see.
Good defense against good offense. Let's see what happens.
We'll see. I mean,
I guess Lindo's like, yo, they got to beat New York first.
small potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't think New York can win 3 in a row.
I don't think so either. No.
I mean, even if they lose the next game, you still got to win 2 more games.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it's done.
They're playing too good. Halliburton
They're on fire.
rolling now. The same way SGA is just rolling right now. You know, like the star is coming out of them. You know, they're on a roll, and there's nobody. Like they watch New York play, and it doesn't look like they. It looks like they come down there like Brunson. It's your turn. Go.
Yes.
Anthony Towns. It's your turn. Go. They don't have
a dynamic.
A thing. Yeah. And
they don't run plays for each other.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't seem like it anyway. It just looks like everybody's. They're just taking turns. To come down, your turn. It doesn't look.
Is it like it feels like pickup ball?
They play good defense, but Thibodeau is their coach, and that's what he's known for, the defense. But it's still not like anything. It doesn't. It just looks like a bunch of decent players put together, and they're like, "Go play," you know?
Right.
And they're taking turns and seeing who can score and who can keep. And if somebody kind of gets hot, maybe they run a few plays for that guy.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean run plays. I mean
just
give him the ball.
Give him the ball because they don't run plays like that. I find their stuff is a lot of broken plays and
Oh, and you're saying Tibbs rides them a lot. Yeah, they only have like an 8-player rotation. Only 8 players ever play.
8 players.
Like nobody else, from what I gather.
It's gonna be a problem.
They run them a lot. Yeah, they're gonna be tired, bro. Like, and then maybe their tiredness is starting to show now. Maybe it's already showing. That's why I don't know. I think when you watch the games, Indiana looks like a way better team already. They run a lot too. Yeah, well, and that's why the Knicks look a little slower too, because they're getting ridden, and Indiana just runs. Runs.
Yeah.
We'll see how good Indiana can be in a half-court offense if they make it through, and they play OKC. OKC is really good at shutting that down, and you have to play half-court now. Now we're gonna see what happens, right? That's what's gonna make the finals so cool. And all I know is I got an SGA rookie and I got a Halliburton rookie. So let's go. Either one of those teams make it, I'm all right, because it's gonna think, yo, Lindo wants to see your jersey, dude. That's the man right there, Reggie. I should get a Cheryl Miller jersey.
Did he even make a Cheryl Miller jersey?
I'm sure it exists somewhere. Cheryl Miller's a fucking legend, bro.
I didn't say that you're not.
Yeah, it's got to be out there somewhere.
You can find that?
Yeah, you can find anything. China will make it for me if I don't. I just call China and get one shipped over for just $7 or whatever, you know? Yeah, he's like, Cheryl was better.
She was.
Cheryl beat him.
I
think Cheryl used to beat him
all the time.
There was one time when
is she older?
Yeah, I think she's the older.
She's older than him. Right?
I think so. Yeah. He's the younger sibling. But there was a time too. Reggie, she was just on All the Smoke or whatever it's called with. What's his name?
Flim.
With these guys.
Flim.
With the guy who was up. Steven Jackson. He was in Detroit punching the fan in the face. Steven Jackson and Barnes.
Yeah.
And Cheryl Miller was on there talking, and she was talking about this story when they were young, and Reggie came home and he had like a 60-point game or something, you know, and he's like, "Yo, did you guys see my 60-point game?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, like that's cool." And Cheryl had just got home from her game, and he's like, "Yeah, 60-point game, whatever." And they're like, "Yeah." And they're like, he's like, he looked at Cheryl and he's like, "What did you get?" And she was like, more than 60. And he's like, 70? He's like, 80? And they just said, she scored 100 points in a game on like, in some game. And Reggie, it pushed down. Reggie's like, your 60 was nothing.
I heard that story.
Yeah, this was Cheryl Miller telling the story too.
I heard was good. Her telling that story. That's hilarious. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
There was a story that he came home all hyped. Had a wicked game.
Yeah. And Cheryl had, like, that same day, Cheryl had scored 100.
She had a better game than him.
Yo, Andre Lindo, I don't know if you've seen, guy. You got to see this. We're now sponsored by Angel Reese's Glazed Doodoo Pops. This is our... I don't know if Andre's seen this yet. It's been a long time, but we're sponsored by Angel Reese There she is, Glazed Doodoo Pops.
Tell
And
them the new.
we're also sponsored by Bench Simmons. We're sponsored by Bench Simmons.
Yo,
The honey nut toasted and oats.
I love how he's in that picture.
Bench
and he's
Simmons.
the only one that stands
I
out.
know, he's just there in the middle. Look, he's just sitting there in the middle. Bench Simmons.
Turn it around, show the back.
Oh, and if you can speak French, there he is.
He's just chilling.
On the bench. Bench Simmons. Honey nut toasted oats. Bench Simmons. There you go. And Angel Reese's Glazed Doodoo Pops. You know? He's like, yo, Kev's here, yo, Kevalonius!
Yo, what up,
Yo,
Kev?
all the old school peeps just rode into the
What's
place,
going
man.
on, yo?
Kev's just dying laughing. He's just pure laughing faces. Shit, yo. So now that we're here, we gotta jump right into the Pum Pum list, and then we can spend a little time on TikTok after.
Well,
You guys keep hitting those likes. This is going good.
we got two
Oh, the Pum Pum list automatically.
automatically.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is automatic.
Yeah,
Like,
Ben Simmons is an automatic.
he's a staple.
Yeah, and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Staple.
And Mitch Marner.
Now he's a staple.
Now he's a staple. And Sharknado.
Sharknado is a
Yo,
staple.
I got like fucking 6 Sharknado videos that just came. I saved them all. I can show you them later. Can I put them
Listen.
in a story?
Listen,
A shark came and flew in from the tornado, landed on a surfboard, and it was surfing towards somebody. Not even surfing, on the sand. Like it landed on the sand.
Oh yeah.
And it was like skimming along the sand, just fucking going. And then they're shooting red lasers at these things, like the worst CGI red laser. I was like, yo, I gotta show Jay this just to make him angry.
The other day,
Yeah.
I
The
I
Boom
seen
Boom list.
Sharknado number 5.
Yo, Davin is here too. What up, Davin?
Yo, what up, yo?
Yo, we got the whole old school gang in
the
here,
crew
bro.
is in the house.
Kev, Andre, Davin, everybody's here, bro. Yo, this is making me hype.
Trust me.
Hey, yo, let's finish up the Pum Pum list and talk to the boys for a little bit.
People on bikes.
Sharknado, yeah, anybody who rides a fucking bicycle
Or a
in the
scooter.
city. Yeah, if you ride a bicycle or a scooter in the city, fuck off. That's it. And like,
if you're doing skip the dishes,
they think that it's because they think that the rules don't apply to them. Like I saw one the other day, a car is going and these guys just ride straight through there's a stop sign and they rode straight through and the first guy hit the car and they're all like, they have their arms up and he's like, all you can hear the guy says, bro, there's a stop sign. You know?
Yeah.
None of them stopped.
I know.
And then they want to be no, fuck off with the fucking people on the bikes. And yeah, don't make me get angry with that. Antetokounmpo brothers.
Yeah.
And who else is there?
Botox, and I guess
and women who and the
BBLs and
the women who stand stupid on Instagram just to make it look like they have a butt
the BBLs.
when you don't have a butt. It's that pose. The pose makes the Pum Pum list. It's not any specific person.
Yes.
It's the pose.
Pose.
Stop doing that stupid pose if you
Yes.
don't have a bum. Just be happy with what you got.
And face painters.
Yeah, and the face painters like that put so much makeup on that we don't even know what race you are anymore or whatever.
We don't even know who you are. You totally change into a different person.
Yeah. That's it. That wraps up this Jay and Dave show.
Yep.
If you guys are still here, make sure and hit that like button. And make sure and share it with your friends. Hit the music, bro. And
I just gotta put the
this here.
Yeah.
What is this? Make sure to go to bigthings.com. We'll put Big Things here right now. Bigthings.com.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And go visit all our social media sites.
Come on.
Which are right here.
You gotta
JAYANDDAVE22.
subscribe, add, share.
Yeah, and come and have a chat with us on TikTok like we're just about to talk to Kevalonius.
Yeah.
And Andre Lindo's still there. Our boy Davin is in the house. We got some old school. We got our old school fans in here, bro.
Let's go Indiana. Don't let me down.
OKC. OKC.
Now that I just cheered for them, they're gonna lose this game. I have to hate.
And then
the hating works.
The fucking Knicks.
This is an experiment.
Yeah.
I'm cheering for them. If they lose this game,
it's because of you.
Yes.
Yeah, had nothing to do with them.
No.
It's only because of you.
It's because of me.
All right. Let's see how this all works out.
We'll
Thank
see.
you guys for tuning into the Jay and Dave show. We're gonna see you guys in I don't know, in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it. Two in the bush.
Indiana. Wait. Go Pacers.
Yeah.
Pascal.
See action.